Everyone, and welcome back to Fleet Plays All the Ways 3 as Imperial China. And as the more astute members of the audience may have noticed from the panel title, God, they say, well, that shows how groggy I've been. Yes, I am running slightly late with the start time today, a little bit. So apologies. Yes, I am. My shame can never be wiped away. I am forever damned. So, unfortunately, yes, I am forever damned to the pits of objective hell for daring to not be on time. Still, it could be worse, folks. I could have completely forgotten everything, and that would have really been trouble. But without further ado, you all know the drill. Open up the display capture. And let's get back into it. So where are we? We lost one of China's 2 dreadnoughts. But remember, she did die doing what she does best, blowing the crap out of Russian battleships. We do have a pair of the most modern and powerful battle cruisers in the world in service now. And we're building a fast battleship. So, good news! I just wish I had guns bigger than 16 inches. And we're also trying to get the other pair of our light carriers out so we can be 3 carriers strong. I mean, the Americans are here, so we have some backup. But I wish we had more. I wish we had more. And I wasn't even able to invade the Liaotung Peninsula before the Germans got here. Which I should have been able to because, well, they were... Okay. Battleship engagement versus Germany. They have 4 battleships. I have 3. I have 3 battle cruisers. They have 1. They have 1 light carrier, so I have 1 light... I'll take that fight if they're willing to. They're not willing to. They are not willing to. Oh. We have cruisers down here? Oh, God. It's one of the 5-inch ships from 1908 that was rebuilt. My humble suggestion is crank those old engines up to 23 knots and just... No. We're out of here. Because, yeah, whatever that is a modern ship, and I don't want to fight that. These are the ships I use to protect trade and be somewhat menacing to enemy raiders. Hello, Timu! So yes, I'd rather not get them sunk. At this particular juncture. I hope the Germans do concentrate. Well, they have to. None of the Russians or the Germans have the ability to base ships in Southeast Asia. Although that does worry me, because that does make me think that they are bringing even more forces, and that was a straggler from the ships transferring through to Northeast Asia. Now, admittedly, the Americans are also in Northeast Asia in strength, based out of Chinese ports, so we still technically outnumber the Germans and the Russians, but could probably be better. Yes, there appears to be another German column transiting into Northeast Asia. Although I wish another bloody US column would transfer into East Asia. I mean, I know the US is here in strength, but still, we need more DACA. Hi, Januska. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right. More destroyers. This is one of those things where I'm sat here and I'm looking and I go to myself, you know, I was set up to fight a war with Russia or Germany Either or. Not both. At the same time. My capital ship... Oh! Well, we managed to get in before the remaining German forces showed up. So that's good news. I also don't know if the Germans are actually allied to the Russians. And we also, of course, have our 2 battle cruisers that are some of the most powerful gun-based combatants in the world. Which I do plan to use to run down the, we will attack enemy ships in general, if we can find them. Right. Where's the merchant convoy? Because that's what we need to guard. So there it is. It's to our rear. So we really need to stay with it, because if we lose it, we're in trouble. And we don't want trouble. Yep, looks like the entire battle is going to take place in a clear day, which is good. That does at least mean that... Oh boy. We may be about to have problems. Okay, so turn away to the left and put on speed. I don't want to get into a slugging match until... Those are destroyers, they've got to be. And what else could they be? Oh... Well, whatever it was, just a succeeding shell from Wei Qing's aft twin turret. So whatever it was, probably wishes it was literally anywhere else at this particular moment. Well, that looks like a pair of capital ships, but I can't be sure. Well, we can bring in the battle line to come and have a go as well. As long as our battle cruisers keep their distance, they can at least stand in an extreme range engagement with the enemy. And if those are armoured cruisers, then they are having a really, really bad time. As they're trying to fire into the rising sun and, hang on. Rises in the east, sets in the... Hang on, I've forgotten which way the sun goes. That way, it goes that way. It goes down on that side. Nope, okay, actually, no, I'm the one who's shooting blind. Never mind. Well, whatever we're engaging just landed a hit on us. That's a 15-inch shell. Those cannot possibly... Yeah, those are not. Oh, hold on. Just a cotton-picking minute. Why would you do that? Well, I mean, to be fair, it is enabling us to cross their T after all. But why can't our battle cruisers actually break contact with them? Is my next question. Although, that Alsace is probably wondering why it's made its life choices right now with 2 of its turrets knocked out. Because yes, you're more well protected. I have bigger guns. And also, here comes China's battleships. Hi, guys. How you doing? Also, I have a light carrier with some torpedo bombers that I can use. I also don't know where the enemy's carriers are. We have some merchantmen and destroyers. But I do know where the battle line is, so I can torpedo it and completely throw it out of whack. So I will do that. We only have the 1 carrier, but we may as well use it as best we can. So as they turn away, our battle line comes steaming over the horizon, led by a ship. Well, while it is slower than its German contemporaries, it's infinitely more powerful. Hi, guys. How you doing? Heard you were talking shit. Can't turn south. Can't run north. Well, they can't run, period, because, if they try to run, the battle cruisers will just chase them. If they try to... Basically, if they try to do literally anything, they die. It's just a matter of whether they die to the battle cruisers with their 16-inch guns, or to the battleships with their 16 and 13-inch guns. Yeah, the old warhorses are still along for the ride. Understandably. But yeah, having these fully armoured battle cruisers here is a massive game changer. They are pretty much a fast wing to the battle line. Oh, hang on. Is Alsace damaged? Is she circling? I think she might be. Yeah, I think Alsace is in a bad way. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's a wounded tiger, but she's not dead yet. Disabled, not destroyed. That's fine. They'll bring that turret back into action fairly sharpish. Although it won't take too long for Alsace to stop, with 13 and 16-inch shells raining down on her. I'll leave the battleships to finish her off, and the battle cruisers will do a drive-by, but the battleships will be the ships that put Alsace down. Especially now that she's slowed. 15-inch equals 0. Big number! Leagues. Hang on, I'll try. Janusk says 15-inch equals 0.00078913977964566 leagues. Why would you make me say that? Please stop. Come back here, German capital ships. I wish to introduce you to a friend of mine. The sheer amount of Dakar I possess. Where are you going, Alsace? Don't you want to have some 16-inch shells? Come on, I know you want some 16-inch shells. And the poor old Wiesberg and the ship that she's with is just having a bad time as the battle cruisers are... The battle cruisers are standing off at what for them is immunity zone against 16-inch guns. I think it is. Because, yeah, their guns... what's the current shoot range? 20,000 yards. Yeah, we're solidly within the immunity zone for their guns. So, yeah. We're standing off of what's our immunity zone for 16-inch guns engaging ships with 14 and 12-inch guns. I'm not saying we're invulnerable to damage, but the battle cruisers can take the 2 remaining German battleships in a stand-up fight. With almost, well, not with contemptuous ease, they do still have to be respected, but it's enough of an easy ride that, especially with the 14-inch ship being further away. But yeah. Trying to bring the leagues back now. Not going so well so far, the league thing. Well, yeah, leagues are a bit weird as a unit of measurement, it has to be said. Ooh, poor old Wiesbaden. I mean, she's one of Germany's first dreadnoughts. Like, I don't know what she's doing here. She's facing off against ships that are just absolutely taking her to the cleaners. Poor old Alsace is the most modern German unit here, and she's not even their most powerful asset, but she's just being bodied by the ships that are because she suffered that turning circle, she's basically just been overhauled and bodied by the slower battle line of Chinese capital ships coming up behind her. Also, you know, Dihua throwing 16-inch shell after 16-inch shell into her probably isn't helping matters much. Stick with the bushels and the pecks. No! Please stop bringing back archaic units of measurement. It is not good. Oh, there's one of Germany's armoured cruisers. That's adorable. Hi. We're full-on battle cruisers. Oh my god. Poor German captains. I cannot. Oh, and here comes the Chinese Imperial Naval Air Service. Oh, are they okay? I think Alsace is stopped and sinking. I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I think I think the destroyers are going in to deliver the coup de grace with torpedoes. Indeed, they are. Poor old Gneisenau is trying to run. I'm more interested in sinking the 3 German battleships, which will basically ensure that when the rest of their fleet shows up after I've taken the Lautang Peninsula off them, it will basically not be worth much of it. Oh, wow, you fired 8-inch guns at us. That's adorable. Wait, hold on. 14-inch... Oh, fire started. I've not noticed that. Did the damage control crew just casually put it out with... Yeah, Worth's the only threat here, but she's... Yeah, we have closed the range down a little bit. We need to be careful. But, of course, Dihua is now engaging Worth with 16-inch shell fire. Honestly, I think at this point, given how slowed they are, we can actually free the battle cruisers to chase... Yeah, we can free the battle cruisers to actually chase Gneisenau. And then the battleships can come in and just put Worth and Wiesberg down with just body blow after body blow after body blow with 16 and 13-inch shells. While the battle cruisers can turn north, put on speed, and chase Gneisenau. There we go. I mean, the Germans put up a good effort, to be fair. But... it's really not gone so well for them, it has to be said. Yeah, poor old Worth and Wiesenberg really aren't having a good time at this point. Worth's being engaged by the lead ship, which is an absolute superior to her, and Wiesenberg is having the same experience with 2 ships that are her absolute superiors. Timu, fleet, you take care of the Mao problem? Well, yeah, like we had a whole Republican Revolution, remember? I put it down. Like we did that. Yeah, see if we can't. We're still not aiming at Gneisenau, sadly. Now we're aiming at Gneisenau. Oh, dear Lord, you poor sweet summer child. Come on. Don't run. Pretty please. I don't want to hurt you more than I already... Oh, dear. Oh, she's had her rudder knocked out. No, that's not ideal. Oh, come on, that's really not ideal. Can we please free the rudder? Oh, come on, turn. I do not want to be torpedoed. I do not want the Germans to snatch a Pyrrhic victory from the jaws of what is supposed to be an absolutely crushing defeat for them. Yeah, so the Gneisenau has been forced to flee all the way into safe harbour. But, to be fair, we have succeeded in nailing her with gunfire. Yes, we will absolutely rescue the survivors from Alsace. Has Dihua freed her rudder? Yes, she's freed her rudder. Jolly good. Right. Now then, back to blowing the ever-living snot out of these two battleships. I need to figure out where the, well, the transports know where they're going, so that's kind of what does matter. What's that? Absolute latest report. One armored cruiser. Okay, yeah, we need to turn to intercept that. If that report has any semblance of truth to it, then that means they're trying to go for the convoy. And we need the battle cruisers to see off that threat. The only problem is the midships and rear mounts of the... Unfortunately, it is now a little bit more skewed, with Chen Kung and Chi Kwang engaging Worth, who is their superior, but 2-on-1, and Di Hua is, well, poor old Wiesenberg. She's fighting a modern... Never seen anyone play China before. Interesting. Yes, I am playing China. Right, yes, that must be the incoming contacts that we were told about. Ah, nice. Our naval patrol aircraft are out and about. Jolly good. Can we conduct any more strikes? I know we were... Where was our landing area? I forget exactly. I forget where our landing area was. Look, the transports know where they're going. That's what matters. And I'm going to keep my aircraft ready for doing strikes on land-based targets. Yeah, poor old Worth and Wiesenberg really are not having a good time. We're literally sat just outside torpedo range, just pounding away at them in a classic line action. And this only really ends one way. I am surprised that the resistance Wiesenberg is showing. But, yeah, this only really ends one way. They're down to 15 knots. Oh, Wiesenberg is sinking. She's not stopped yet, but she's sinking. Well, there's 3 aircraft coming in on a naval strike. We do have cap over them, do we? We have 1 fighter overhead, but 1 fighter breaking up 3 attackers. That's not too bad. Oh, that has caused them to go around a bit. Okay, what do we know? So we sail south and take up a position to the north of the convoy while it comes in. Yeah, poor old Worth is not having a good time right now. She is really in a bad way. Like, letting the 12-inch ship escape is of literally no consequence. If I can get Worth as well, that's a massive win. I don't know why you'd come in that close. That's just basically saying, finish me. I mean, if that's what you want me to do, I will absolutely do that. Oh, nope, not the Zeppelins and not the 8. The 8 airships we've mustered from somewhere. Probably downscale the, Wow, Dihua's fired so many 16-inch shells, he's just out. And Worth is slowing. And I think she's about to die. Yeah, I think she's about to die. Yeah, on fire, heavy damage. Once again, Imperial China punches well above its weight. Oh, please tell me. Wow, okay, we hit her with the death stick so hard, she actually capsized. Doesn't weave. What? Who? Where and why? Wow, that was a lucky extreme range torpedo hit. That was a really lucky extreme range torpedo hit, that was. Like, good lord. from the gazelle? Possibly. It was a lucky hit if it was. Not in that case, because the Chinese are just floating around being annoying. So we can't actually rescue them. Even though I want to. Because, again, the Chinese are floating around being annoying. So we can't rescue their survivors because they won't let us stop and do it. If they want to do it, fine. Be my guest. So now we basically stick with the merchants until they get to where they're going. Once they get there, we basically provide shore bombardment to clear away the forces arrayed against us. And that enables us to actually land our troops. Although things are a little limited in terms of our... Oh, okay. Where are they? One of our destroyers just struck a mine. And I think has just bit the dust. Which is a bit annoying. Yes, we should probably rescue her survivors. Now the merchants are going north again. They're possibly avoiding minefields, I would expect. Excuse me. Our other battle cruiser is the heavy. Our older battle cruiser is the heavy escort. Hang on. Is that a ship or is that an actual... Oh no, that is actually a ship. Oh, that poor merchant ship. Oh, you poor unfortunate soul. He's having a bad day. But those land features, that close together, are they? Yes, I think they are. Right, okay. Hold. Hold in place. And just open up. Because unless I'm mistaken, those are the makeshift coastal batteries that actually are what you have to destroy to make way for let me just have a look. Yes, they are. That brief look I got, they are. Don't care how close I have to bloody get. I can't see for toffee. Okay, one of them is dead. Right, there he is. Rattle him. You will die now. Just literally point blank range. Just literally the barrels of the guns are touching the the coastal battery. There we go. That's brought the 13-inch guns to bear. That ought to do it. That did it. There we go. Now the merchies can move in, I hope. Come on. Wait, okay, where are you? Where are you? Come on. I've cleared away the things. You can come and unload your troops now. Come on. The scary coastal batteries are gone. They can't hurt you anymore. I should probably clear out, actually, so the merchants can actually get in. Yeah, I probably should, actually, now that I think about it. I'll probably clear out of the way so the merchant AI can actually do what they need to do. Without me being in the way. Probably. Unload the troops. Please, I have actually succeeded. Please do not deny me my victory. No. Come on, I did it! I won! And now the AI is refusing to land troops because reasons? I guess. Typical Rule the Waves 3. Naval invasions are fun. Oh dear, never mind. We still killed definitively 2 German dreadnoughts, so I'm classing that one as a win. I've defeated both the Germans and the Russians. There's nobody we missed, right? There's no coastal battery that is not deaded. Just want to make that clear. None of you fuckers. Okay, my merchants are going away for reasons I don't fully understand. Why are you sailing away from the combat area? Why are you doing this? You were literally right there. Are you going to deny me my victory because of AI jank? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually being fucking serious? Yes, I am going to be denied my fucking victory because AI jank. Fucking bastards. I literally got fucking game fucking, That is bullshit. That is actually bullshit. That would have denied the Germans any ability to base out of there. But, yeah. No, apparently not, because, the AI ships decided to not go near the scary coastline because the scary coastline was scary, despite the fact I blew up the coastal batteries. Sometimes this game. Right. Now can we actually invade, please? And this time the US have shown up with 2 of their battleships as well to make up the numbers. Now can we please invade? Okay, we're going there. Right, okay then. The battle cruisers are going to range ahead in daylight. And because of the sheer numerical advantage we now have over the Germans... Wait, hold on, what? A Russian battleship? The Germans and the Russians aren't even formally allied. What's that doing here? That's decidedly bizarre. That's very bizarre. That can't be right. The hell is she doing here? It makes no odds either way. There's nothing they can realistically do to stop me. Even 2 battle cruisers, 2 of my battle cruisers to 1 battleship is still just death. So, yeah. I mean, congratulations, you just die. But you still die. I don't know how much clearer I can be with this. You still die. Right. Turn the battle line to engage. I mean, if actually no, keep the battle line with the convoy. Because I'm sending, like, these battle cruisers are actually going forward to just knock the ever-living shit out of any land installation that might possibly threaten the invasion. Where's the convoy? Where's the merchant convoy? Where have you gone? Where? Why are you all the way down there? Why are you further away from the target than you were 5 seconds ago? I do not understand why you are like this. Please stop. Please come north now. I am blowing up the scary coastal guns well ahead of time, so that the scary coastal guns will not spook you. Sailing battle cruisers through this area has confirmed there are no scary minefields either. Please, 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 for the love of God, come north. Please. Please. Sometimes this game. Yeah, okay. We have destroyed the very, very scary coastal batteries that were two lines of artillery. Like, you are safe now. You may come north and land. You are safe now. Nice big circle marks the spot. You are safe. Please, please do not do funky shit. There we go. Right. Now, once I think we're clear, there's no, yeah, there is no enemy ship presence here at all. None. Never mind, they're dancing around the edges, but that's fine. We can get our boys in. Yes. Please rescue some. What? Where and from what? Oh, an enemy submarine in that area. Right. I guess. Well, there goes the last of the 7-inch light cruisers. Okay, now drop anchor there and act as a force while I use the battle cruisers to shepherd the very valuable transports to the location. The transports are closing. They are actually moving in the right direction. Come on now, boys. Nearly there. Come on. You're nearly there. Come on. Nearly there now, lads. Holy shit, they're right fucking there. Go to 21 knots. I have not sacrificed this much to have you fuckers come in at the last second and ruin it. Oh, the Murchies are nearly here. The Murchies are nearly here. Well, whatever that ship... Oh, well, that German light cruiser regretted being there. Jesus, he just got body slammed. Ooh, poor bastard. It was a brave attempt, but Jesus, was that guy bad at maths. Fucking hell. Are we close to landing yet? Oh, come on. You're in the right area. How could you've got to be landing now, right? Surely. Surely you have to now be landing. Right? Right. Surely now landings should be taking place. Surely. Surely now landings should be taking place. I'm going to keep my battleships here. Like, the battleships have dropped anchor. You're safe. You have protectors. You'll be fine. You are at the right place. Please drop anchor. Start throwing Chinese men off the boat. Because at least that way, then. Come on. Unload troops. They're pending. They're right there. They're at the objective. How can it be pending? They are literally sat on top of the bloody objective. How can it be pending? I actively do not understand. Does it have to be daylight? What have I got to do? How many times am I going to have to throw the Chinese Navy at this peninsula before you fuckers let me have it? Please land troops. I am begging now. Please land troops. I have done it for the second time. Please let the troops land. Please. Pretty please. Yay! Yes. Finally, we did it. We actually did it. We actually successfully did it. We landed troops. We have successfully landed the men. Jesus, it took long enough. Bloody hell. The men are being thrown off the side of the ships onto land and being told to go and find things to kill. About bloody time. Oh, good lord. Right, okay. We've done our job, I think. I don't think the enemy are gonna... I don't think they're gonna come back to fight. I think we won. I think we won. I mean... I suppose I can do a... Suppose I can do a bombing raid against the airfield just for the heck of it. Funny as that would be. Because it would be very funny. Just bomb this German airfield, because why not? But the aircraft carrier carries more aircraft than that airfield does. Germany, that is not an airfield of sufficient size. You need more. You need to carry at least 40 aircraft on your airfields to make them worth it. Carrying 20 aircraft is not good enough. Germany, like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I cannot. You cannot have an airfield with 20 aircraft and be earnestly sitting there going, yes, this is fine, in the late 20s, early 30s. That's not... That is... Well, they found something to bomb. Good for them. I feel like, yeah, I think our work is done here. It doesn't matter if they sink the transports at that point. The troops are ashore. We've done our job. Let's go. Let's go home. Let's go to Chinese Korea for cocktails. And lots of drinking with the American crews of the 2 American battleships that made this possible. Well, they didn't make it possible, but they helped. They helped. They helped, bless their cotton socks. Good job, America. You helped. This is the warped timeline. Imperial China and the United States of America knocking 7 bells out of Russia and Germany. What is this? I cannot. I just cannot. Like, that is technically within the strike range of my aircraft. Why not? This will be funny. This will be aggressively funny. Oh. Aww. We can't reach it. Sad. Never mind. Still, victory was achieved. War were declared. We won. Beautiful. Magnificent. The total success. Well, second time's the charm. The first time didn't go so well. But second time was in fact the charm. Great, can we end the scenario, please? Pretty please. Nobody can see each other now. Come on, let it die already. Thank you. We lost a single light cruiser, they lost a single light cruiser. But, yeah. Second battle of the Yellow Sea. No, I literally just proved that the Navy can, in fact, win this war by ourselves. Don't need the fucking army. Just casually walks up and hits the Imperial German Navy over the head with a sharpened trowel and goes, "No! No! You may not do anything. Die." Jesus Christ, I can't. Just casually rocks up and obliterates the German and Russian presence in East Asia and goes, "This is China's house now." Japan's quietly sat there with their hands stuck up saying, "We've got the bigger navy." And I'm saying, "I'm sorry, have you won against us ever?" No? Then shut up, Japan. Also, their battleships and battle cruisers are not. They're not really. They have numbers, but they don't have anything else. The best battleship they have is arguably one they stole from me. Even at this point. It's just sad. Well, Germany, what are you gonna do? One of our light cruisers is at sea. Doing something. Are we gonna go and bully some destroyers? I think we are, in fact, going to bully some destroyers. Jolly good. I'm here to bully destroyers. With 6-inch guns. Come here. Do not resist. And you are dead. Oh, you cannot be fucking serious. Wait, did she just go... Wait. Just takes a torpedo, declares it a dud. Nah, I'll win. Gets hit by a torpedo and it just duds. I'm fucking swimming in it. Yeah, I'm not going to chase destroyers in a night action with one cruiser. That is a bad plan. Yeah, we desperately need a cruiser replacement program once this war's over. These ships have served their time, but we need another 5 cruisers to replace the older ones. We do. We desperately do. Well, they technically won, but... Excellent. Hey! Oh. Oh, never mind. I can destroy a light cruiser and a light carrier for a battleship. That's fine. Nice. Yet trade warfare is just not meaningfully affecting the Russian fleet at all. Wow, we're at a point now where the Chinese fleet outmasses the Russian one. Shades of real life, eh? Our national resources are 14,000 now. We have surpassed the Spanish in terms of actual ability to put money into the navy. Although we are working on getting rid of our corruption and our undeveloped shipping industry. Quite literally by throwing money at it. Ooh! You can ambush an enemy force. Please give me the battle cruisers. Oh. Hang on. How is that an inferior force? No. Please cease. Woo! Oh, they've moved south. Well, that's annoying. No, this is some of our older cruisers. God damn it, army. I told you not to do that, and you did it anyway. God damn it, army. What we can do is we can send the older battle cruiser along with some of the... Because a lot of the older cruisers are down there anyway. So we can send the older battle cruiser and some of the older active destroyers from Northeast Asia to Southeast Asia, along with activating the faster and better armed of the older cruisers to active service from trade protection to go and work with them. It's not perfect, but it will at least allow us to put the kibosh on the Germans that have been doing funny shit in Southeast Asia. While still having the crushing hand of God that I have over the combined German-Russian fleets in the Far East. I love it. Also, the US has just rocked up in Western Europe and gone, sup, I'm here to annihilate the German Navy. Does anyone mind? Which is probably why... Oh my god, the Germans and the Americans are chasing each other around the world. I can't. Oh my god, they're fighting battles everywhere. God, that is funny. Well, the Russians are really not having a good time. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we'll have our 2 light carriers soon. Once the light carriers are in service, I really need to consider some sort of war emergency cruiser. Something that doesn't push the boat out too much, but does allow me to... Hang on, we have triple mounts for cruisers, for light cruisers, don't we? Yeah, we do. So why would I go for 4 triples when I... Yeah, why would I do that when I can have 8 guns that way. Which is infinitely better and gives me more speed. Although I can probably, again, given that 6,000 tons has been our cruiser tonnage for the period, I can probably get away with having slightly better protection for the ship. At least giving it an immunity zone and extreme range against its guns. And of course carrying at least some single 3-inch mounts for some level of air defense. I mean, I was only carrying 5-inch. Why are you only carrying 5-inch? Like, we have 6-inch guns. Hello, people. That gives me an infinitely better cruiser than what I currently have for exactly the same tonnage. Victory? Question mark? I think. Yeah, that is 2 knots faster carrying an 8-gun broadside. That's just... Yes. Yes, that's what that is. That is a yes. Oh. Well, poor old Cuba. A battleship engagement. Wow, okay, the Germans and the Russians are both blockaded now. Are we... Are the Russians and the Germans just going... Oh my god, I think the Germans and the Russians might be both about to keel over into revolution. Which, if it happens, will be very funny. Very funny. Apparently we're supposed to be ambushing an inferior force here. Well, did we at least nail them with 6-inch shell fire, at least? Yes, we at least nailed one of those destroyers with 6-inch shell fire. There's what I think is the light cruiser in the group. Probably. There's a destroyer. There's another destroyer. Our destroyers are unleashing torpedo volleys. That's another ship sunk or sinking. Of course. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. This is what happens. The Russians get lucky. Typical. Absolutely bloody typical. My cruisers still have teeth. Good gravy. That did not go well for them. Well, we lost the destroyer. That is annoying. As long as Hai Lung's crew are careful. They're not. Why is it the crews of Chinese light cruisers get damaged and decide that the best course of action is to increase to maximum speed to put the maximum amount of pressure on the bulkheads? We need to run a damage control course. Like, in the aftermath of this war, we need to run a damage control course. Like, we need to tell these people that this is not okay. Although, funnily enough, I think the battle cruisers I currently have will be the last battle cruisers I build. And I'll be aiming towards having 30-plus knot fast battleships going forwards. Because don't forget, in Rule the Waves, fast battleships can do the battle cruiser role. They can be put into the missions that battle cruisers can do. Still, I will admit, losing that other cruiser did hurt, but technically we did still win. It is annoying, though. Well, okay. Our blockades are increasing in strength. We have lost a single escort, so we should probably build some more. Yeah, probably get some more escorts into the fleet, just while I'm thinking about it. A battleship engagement. Wait, the Russians don't have any battleships in the Far East anymore. I didn't think they did. Enemy coastal raid. Are they going to try it? Are they going to try it? They are not. A small engagement. Are they going to try it? They are actually going to try it. Brave of them. Their best hope is to come in and raid like absolute madmen. Or alternatively, run straight into the cruiser squadron that's actively looking for them and get their shit rocked. There's no way we've been put up against a lone raiding battleship, surely. No, that was a 4-inch shell hit. No, it's a Vladimir. Right, turn around and put on absolute steam. Find him. It's gotta be somewhere. Come on, airships! I know it's a bit of a foggy night, but come on! He's got to be somewhere. Then again, if we can't see shit, and nobody has radar, they can't see shit either. At that point, nobody can see shit. Which basically completely levels the playing field. Okay, oh, really? Oh. I couldn't get the Langtung Peninsula off them, even though I invaded it. Oh. Well, I can at least get Sakhalin off the Russians. Still, that's better than nothing. That does at least completely hem in the Russian Far Eastern possessions, and gives me an ability to perhaps consider taking Hokkaido off the Japanese. Right, so the older battlecruiser goes into reserve. The older battleships go into mothballs. The older cruisers, they're going to go for scrap. You guys go into mothballs. And half of the cruisers we currently operate go into reserve. All of the older destroyers pre the 1300 tonners are going into just straight up mothball. And the 700 tonners are going into the reserves. We'll send some of our colonial. Oh, no, hang on. Yes, not our destroyers. We will send some of our gunboats off to do foreign station work just in peacetime. Well, basically, the Chinese colonial empire is not that big. It's a bunch of islands in the Pacific. Wow, shocker. Parallels to real life much? Finish the carriers. That'll buy me enough money to finish the battleship. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sticking with the alliance with the US. Fuck yeah. Well, that ship's a bit of a terrifying monster, but she was completed too late for the war. Indeed she was. Yes. It's fine. Strike heavy loadout seems to work. It seemed to work quite well for our carrier in the last war. Ah, she's got the Germans are building an armored carrier. Yeah, we need new aircraft as well. And we need to stop spying on the Germans and the Russians. Yes. Give me more aircraft, please. That does at least fill out 1st Carrier Division. With 3 light carriers. And if the performance of our first light carrier is anything to go by, they'll do all right, I think. None of these. There we go. Because I'd rather just have a general light increase in tension. Of course it picks Great Britain. Why wouldn't it? Oh, yes, please. I will absolutely take that. That is... Yes. Not right now, actually. I will buy a new fighter in a bit. But I'm just a little tiny bit penny pinching right now. Just while we round out the last of the wartime building program, particularly in submarines. Well, Italy just went fascist. There we go. Oh, come on. No, send a gunboat. We really don't want to get pissy in Africa. It's not really our area of expertise. Honestly, the Russian Navy is not a threat. As it stands right now, I'm still more powerful than them in pretty much every respect. I could fight them one-on-one without the bloody US in play. So if they want to buy something off me, then please do so, by all means. Oh... Why? Why did he What? That's my only modern battleship. Come on. Really? Come on. That's the only modern battleship I have. Well, when she goes in for a rebuild, we'll refresh. What? Communist takeover and sounds you out about Navy support. He promises increased defense spending for the new People's Navy once in power. What? Overthrow the Empire? Are you mad? Yes! I will not see the Empire I have defended overthrown. Yes! Excellent! The Qing Empire stands! Although, to be fair, we must be doing something right, because the country is in a complete pile of shit. So we must be doing something right. That's fine. 5-inch guns. We have destroyers with dual-purpose guns, can't we? No, we cannot. I would rather have 4-inch guns though, because it does increase our ability to just. Because it does increase. It means our topside load is actually what it should be, which is fine. And if I go for speed-focused engines, I can probably squeeze another. I could squeeze another 2 knots out of it for a 36-knot destroyer, which could be useful. Woo! Early AA directors. Very nice indeed. Can we start building? Yeah, we can start building basic numbers of these new destroyers. Yes, let's see what the world can offer. So the US have a new medium bomber? Yes, I will absolutely buy... Yeah, so let's actually look and see if we can get new aircraft from our good partners in the US. Excellent. They have created a new fighter, so I am going to buy that license as well. This is one of the advantages of China. You can't develop your own aircraft, but you do get to... Yeah, I don't... Okay, so the Sentinel is still a decent aircraft, despite its age. So, we'll have to make do with what we've got. That's fine. Yeah, Italy, I will help that, because that will help. Rather massively, in fact. Yes, I know you need new dockyards, but... Well, that's fine. That'll help. Not as much as we'd like, but it'll help. 25% of 200,000. That's... Divide by 100 times by 25. So 25%... 25% of 226,000. So 226,000 divide by 100 times 25. So I need to be using 65,000 tons of dockyard, which is double what I'm using right now. Hey, the Philippines have yes. Thank you. Build me another capital ship. There. Now the dockyards are happy. Look, I know they wanted, I know I said that I wanted... What? No! No, the Navy is loyal to the Dowager Empress and will not support any illegal activities. Yeah, they're all in revolt. This is what happens. Although, how many of them do we actually control? Well, when Liang Tong rebels, it'll come back to me, which is good. Wait, hey, if it comes... Yeah, a lot of the... Yeah, so... A lot of these are problems if they actually leave, but... We have enough coastal batteries that I'm fairly confident... Oh, you do not have any coastal batteries. Well, we need to fix that fairly sharpish, don't we? Yes, we absolutely do. We also need a 6-inch coastal battery in you as well to keep you down from rebelling. Of course the British government can buy things from me. I am absolutely happy to have the British government as a valuable partner and friend. For God's sake. I do love the Dowager Empress at times, but sometimes I literally just helped put down a coup. Sorry, 2 coups against you. Why are you doing this to me? Please, I literally just put down a coup. Please let me, please, please let me, Yes, I will see what the world can offer, or more specifically the US. No, the US still has the Sentinel. Well, I suppose I can get the better version of the Sentinel. As opposed, well, okay, we crushed the Hainan rebels. That's good. Yeah, below average poor. Yeah, we'll get rid of him and replace him with somebody else. Nice. Oh, for God's sake, people! Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Why are you people doing this to me? No thank you. Yay! Well, that's nice. I didn't get the Langtong Peninsula, but I did get... Sorry, the Liangtong Peninsula. But I did get, I did get the, Oh, for God's sake! Honestly, you know what? The Dowager Empress is, You know what? The Dowager Empress is fucking on point there. Above average, well-connected, gunnery expert. You know what? For once, one of these events has given a fucking good officer a post. Absolutely. No, I'm sorry. We need to buy warships, pretty please, with a cherry on top. No, I need my own money, US. I'm sorry. Well, that's good. And, of course, the Chinese map is now looking very much more like China. There's only one little fly in the ointment. Looking at you! But we do have another port back, but we do need to build coastal batteries there so that if it does rebel again, we can crush it fairly sharpish. Jolly good. Oh, shit. I forgot to put the calculator away and go back to the stream. Sorry! My fault. Whoops. Silly fleet noises. Nope. Absolutely sticking with the US. No, we are loyal to the Dowager Empress. Thank you. See, this is why we have the gigantic bunkers in all of the coastal ports. Because they are centers for the garrisons to put down this unrest. People, you have a parliament now and social welfare and a massive navy that has... Okay, yes. You know, I will absolutely buy that. And I will absolutely get more funding for, you know, our navy and all that jazz. And I will just slash the research budget for one turn to get us back in the green for a second. Oh, really? Oh no, not the Marshall Islands. How will I live without the Marshall Islands? I don't know. Just, I really could... I could care less. It's like value 1. I don't care. Yeah, no, I'm not signing any treaties. It will not work well for me. Oh, Hainan just broke away. Bloody hell. Typical. Absolutely typical. And with that coming up to an hour and a half, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching as we have concluded the war, come through a little bit of political turbulence in the 30s, but are now stepping forward into an uncertain future. Russia is rearming, and China, though still somewhat powerful, is dealing with the threat of a rising Japan and other assets that we really don't want to deal with. But that's all for the future. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you all next week. Bye-bye!